Hello, 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 beautiful people. Thanks for stopping back. My name's Gloria and welcome to Gloria's Crafts. I'm going to be making a twine tree. So I have twine, Mod Podge, I have glue in here, and this is Joann's. Is it Joann's? It's the tacky glue. Aileen's tacky glue. So what I'm going to do is, the tacky glue is extremely thick, so I have some water, and I'm going to mix that around so that it's not as thick. And then I'm going to paint my cone. I got this cone actually at the Dollar Tree. So I'm going to paint my entire cone, and then I'm going to start putting twine all over it. And when it dries, I'm going to take it off. So this saves me from having to buy a styrofoam tray, especially now because I'm sure it's more expensive. So I'm going to start at the bottom with my twine. Sorry, I have two ends to my twine and I don't want to use the middle. So I'm going to start at the bottom with my twine, and I am going to just start wrapping my tree a lot and pushing this down, and then I'm going to add more Mod Podge. But right now I'm just going to be wrapping my entire tree, and then I'll be back to show you what it looks like when I'm done. I apologize that my cat is complaining. I let him in my room and he just will not stop. So I'm thinking this might not stay on there the way it is, so I might have to use a little bit of hot glue. But so I have the glue on here. I'm going to hold this, and hopefully it'll start to adhere. So I'm just going to go up and down and all over this entire cone to make a tree out of twine. And I'll be back once I get done to show you what my tree looks like before I put more Mod Podge on it. So I'm just going to try and keep that here and keep it moving. So I'll be back. This is extremely slippery. So I coated it with Mod Podge and the Aileen's tacky glue. And what I did was I have my hot glue gun and I'm putting little dabs of glue on the, I'm going to show you. I just got to untangle my string. So here's my string. Here's my string. And I'm going to take a little piece, the end of it, put some hot glue on it, and I'm going to put it right on my cone. So if I want to change directions and have it going different ways and it's not going to stick, I'm just going to add a little bit of hot glue. And that way I can go up and down, left, right, and I will be back to show you what it looks like, but I'm going to keep wrapping it and come back and show you what it looks like. Okay, so here's what it looks like with the twine all over it. And I have my Aileen's tacky glue, which to me, this glue is very, very thick. So I like to mix it with a little bit of water, not a lot. And I am just painting it on. I want to make sure I have full coverage of my tree on this cone. And then I'm going to let it dry for, I'm going to say 24 hours. and then I'm going to unveil it and take it off my cone. But since I had these cones, and I don't know if you've seen my videos of when I make a witch's hat and all, I love to use these cones. That's why I bought them, so that I can use it and reuse it. And I thoroughly like the cones because I don't have to keep buying things. I can use it and wash it off and reuse it. So I just want to make sure that this entire twine tree is covered with glue, and then I'll come back when it dries and show you what it looks like. Okay, so we know that this doesn't look like a tree because it's not at a point. And just so you know, my best friend Carrie is a fanatic about a tree looking like a tree, and if she was to see me try to pull this off as a tree, she would lose her mind. So I'm going to take some more twine, and I'm going to use my hot glue gun a lot, and then I'm going to do Mod Podge on the top when I'm done. So I'm going to put a little bit, I thought it was heated up enough. It is hot, but I guess I need a couple more minutes. So I'm going to make it go into a point. Okay, so it's starting to come out. I like the littler glue guns more so than the bigger ones, because the bigger ones give me some wicked bad burns. Okay, so here's my twine, and I put a little bit of hot glue on here, and of course I'm going to take it off because it's not really hot. So now it's better. So put some glue here, hold it for a couple seconds, and then I'm going to go around and just keep trying to build it up. So right now I'm putting an outline of glue on the outside, and then as I go I'm just going to layer the twine as I go. So what I mean by that is, once I get the base part of my pointy part with this on here, just like that. Now, what I mean by layering it, I'm going to just go on top of the twine. So I'm going to put this on here, and then I'm going to start building it up. So I'm going to work on that, and when I get it at a point, I'm going to come back and show you what it looks like. So I'm just going to keep going over the top line. So as I go, I'm just going to add more hot glue and continue up and up and up till it gets to a point. So here's my tree with a point. Now, here's the thing. I should have wrapped my cone with saran wrap before I put the glue on, but I completely forgot. So what I did to get it off is I took a popsicle stick and I went up through the bottom and pulled it away and continued doing that, and when there was holes in any of the places, I put the popsicle stick in there, and this is the tree you end up with. Now I have a tea light candle that I got from the Dollar Tree, and it kind of flickers, so I'm putting it in my little tree, and you can kind of see it in the dark flickering. So that's the end of this craft. Thanks so much for watching. Have a blessed day, and I'll see you again real soon. Bye.